Hey everyone, welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. I hope your guys' day is going great. Mine so far is going excelente. At the time of recording, I'm currently uploading literally 14 episodes as we speak. It's definitely like, I probably should have started uploading like as we went, because I kind of like to upload like daily, I guess. That way things are like up to date. But hey, I mean, with school and everything, it seems easier if I just make a bunch of videos and then every week at the end of the week I can just upload them all. So yeah, currently I'm at number 18 that's uploading right now. This is episode, let's see here, I know the episode numbers now. So welcome back to episode 27 of Persona 5 Royal. Funny, when I was actually tagging the episodes, I named them, like when I was editing them, I just named them episode I don't know 1, I don't know 2. But I know the number now, which is pretty sick. Anyways, I hope everyone's day is going well, like I said before. In this episode, we're just going to be doing more... Actually, let me see here. Yeah, we're pretty much just going to be doing more Persona 5 Royal things. Pretty cool. We will be having a few events that happen, but other than that, it's just going to be some more daily life. So yeah, let's have at it, shall we? This game feels like it's starting to soar, not gonna lie, but I'm sure it'll slow down at some point. We're gonna try and keep it to 30-minute episodes here, like we always have. But yeah, other than that, let's jump on into it, shall we? Today we're gonna spend some time with our boy Ryuji here. Yo, Rain, you heading home? Dude, I really want to talk. Or I guess, more like vent. You want to grab some ramen? I'll show you my go-to place. So what do you plan on doing? Want to hang out with Ryuji? Yes. It's kind of far, but it's totally worth. The flavor's out of this world. Anyways, it's in Okiboku, so there's time to head over there. Kind of skipped over that. So yeah, we'll unlock a new location. Okiboku. Something along those lines. Okiubo? Okiubo? Sure.
Alright.
So, making use of hangout spots. There is a very large number of hangout spots in the city. We will unlock them all sooner or later, but this is just one of them. There will be more smaller towns and places to shop and whatnot, event venues, landmarks. So all confidants will have their each own favorite hangout spot, and you know they'll just be hanging out there. You learn more about hangout spots later on. You also learn about them in books and try and find as many books as you can. Read all of them. I love the feeling of noodles sliding down my throat, sweat dripping all over my face. This crap's the best, man. Ramen is life. Light soup like this really gets your body going again after a good run, you know? We used to come all the way out here after practice and... guess it's all in the past. By the way, I've seen Nakanoko around a few times, but for some reason it doesn't look like he's getting along with the others. Are you worried about him? Yeah, kinda. I've been thinking about what he said, how the whole track team was putting up with Kamoshida's crap, and how I effed it all up for him. I think he was right. Don't even got a club room anymore, so they've been storing all their stuff behind the gym. They can't use any school gear either, so they just run laps around the block for practice. There ain't really a place for outcasts like that. I should know more. I should know that better than anyone. It's good they're keeping their heads low now, though. I don't want him ending up like me. I know how you feel. Oh yeah, we're both outcast here, huh? It's probably tough just walking around school for you with all them rumors and crap. Heh, we really don't belong anywhere, but you know, maybe that ain't so bad after all. I guess now that I'm thinking about it, trying to fit in is a real pain in the butt. I mean, I never met you guys if I wasn't an outcast, right? So, it's all good. For real though, it's been a crap ton of fun. Hanging out with you guys is so freaking cool. I feel like my bond with Ryuji is growing deeper. So we will level up, and we're gonna get a very useful skill, Stealth Dash. It will make you less likely to be found in the metaverse while dashing, which is very, very useful if you're trying to get somewhere fast.
All right.
I just hope there's something I can do to help those track guys, though I'd probably mess them up if I tried to butt in. Oh yeah, we still gotta find a new spot for our training. I'll think about it. No slacking off. Hell then, okay? Sure. Later, dude.
Ah, you're back.
Hey,
I wonder if that Yoshida guy is giving a speech in Shibuya again today. Oh yeah, he is. But first, we got our crossword time. What are the May Blues? Doom's partner. I don't know who Doom's partner is. Plant disease. I don't know that either. Dull pain. Oh, mess that up. Dull pain. Hell. It doesn't fit though. Just joking around here. The correct answer would be M-A-L. Nope. A-I-S-E. That doesn't seem right. E. Got it, the answer is mouse. In Japan, the May Blues are named as such due to the change of seasons and the number of people who fall ill after the long holiday at April's end. Similar terms are used across the world. Students in the USA get September blues after summer vacation, while the UK has a January blues to contend with.
All right.
I see.
Oh wow, even I couldn't figure that one out.
Nice.
Maybe you got a bit smarter after solving those crossword puzzles. Maybe I have. Anyways, we're gonna go hit up... Nope. We're gonna hit up Shibuya now and go to Station Square. I believe... I don't know if it's the 12th. 5:13. Okay, so I gotta remember that. Actually, what's 5:14? I swear, man, they purposely made it so you can't do it on like even days, so you remember. Can't do it on 5:14. So anyways, we're gonna talk to our guy Yoshida here.
Please consider what I have to say.
There have been far too many incidents recently to ignore. Can anyone deny this? The runaway train incident, mysterious psychotic breakdowns, a school with a corrupt teacher. We have yet to discover the truth of it all. The apathy that permeates society is a direct result of negligence by our government and the media. Hey, about Yoshida's speech skills, we should make use of them when you negotiate with Shadows. Good idea. Right? You should ask him. Teach you how to give speeches. Why? I want to do what you do. I'd love to help you though. How shall I teach you? It's time for my speech. I'll talk about this later.
And while our society appears to be prosperous, many of our young people are quietly suffering. They lack jobs, security, savings. The next generation will lead us into the future, and yet they have no plan for how to arrive there.
Watch where you're going, you little shit.
You bumped into me, you old goat.
This isn't good.
Meditate.
Yes, let's. Good citizens, please stop fighting. What is the point of bickering over such a trivial matter?
This is none of your business.
Yeah, seriously, just shut up.
What's with this guy?
Hey, problem solved.
Now, if you'll please excuse me, I must return to my speech. Together, we can create a bright future for the next generation.
Ugh. God, so righteous. That really annoys me. Enough of your arrogance, no good Torah.
What?
As if anyone would actually vote for you! Are you planning to embezzle funds again? Or maybe criticize one of your constituents again? You criminal!
No, that was all in the past. I've gone and done it again.
You're a criminal?
There are many who would agree with that statement. Whenever someone calls me no good Torah, I panic. I went through quite an ordeal 20 years ago. Let me explain. I used to be a member of the National Diet. I was elected during the rise of the Kuromoto children. We were backed by powerful Diet members. This was about 20 years ago. I was very inexperienced back then, both as a politician as well as a human being. That inexperience led me to be involved in a series of major political scandals. People refer to my blunders as no good Torah's 3 strikes. The first was being caught missing a legislative meeting to take a personal vacation. Then, I was accused of embezzling a large sum of money from the party, giving me 2 strikes. Finally, I called a voter an idiot at an open forum, which resulted in scandal and strike 3. I was out and branded a washed-up politician. You said you wanted to become a member of the Diet. But do you see the man before you?
A questionable background, accused of embezzlement. However, he has convictions and wants to change the world. Public speaking skills can be useful to the Panther, so I'll make a deal with him.
Do you really want to receive my guidance?
Yes. I don't care about your past.
I'm happy to hear that. However, everyone says I have no chance to get elected. So why come to me?
Have confidence in yourself, man.
You're doing a good job of cheering me up. But you may be right. The most important part about giving a good speech is believing in yourself. Perhaps one day, I will believe in myself again. But you sure got me there. You're a strange young man. Very well. If learning how to give a great speech is what you seek, then I'd be happy to instruct you. In exchange, I would like for you to continue assisting me. Let's get started, shall we?
I made a deal with Yoshida.
Staging your crimes with calling cards. It's hard to believe that a student could manage this alone. An adult. For example, someone talented enough to move people with words. Perhaps they coached you. Isn't that right?
I am thou. Thou art I. it shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the sun persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
All right. Let's pursue your dream of becoming a member of the Diet. Oh my, we've been talking for far too long. Let's call it quits for today. You.
I'm sorry, there's something I forgot to mention. It's about my speech schedules from this point on. Would you be willing to stick around to hear it? Let me write this down. Quite a practical young man, eh? Well, I won't take up too much of your time. I'll be here giving my speeches every Sunday. You're welcome to drop by and help whenever you've got the time.
Well then, I shall see you
That's
again
all I
soon.
wanted to say. Now be careful on your way home. I can't believe this. A school assembly during exam week? The heck are they thinking? Today after tomorrow, right? I wonder if it's got to be about Mr. Kamoshida again. Ugh, I can't believe the school is messing with our schedules like this. I don't care what it's about. I'm gonna have nothing to do with us It's gonna have nothing to do with us students. I wish they'd stop dragging us into their mess.
Seems pretty rough.
A mandatory assembly during exam week, huh? Sounds rough for all of you. Honestly, not really. Love this music.
Shall we begin?
Do 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 do. Now then, let the first day of exams begin. What a historical figure inspired the idiom of favoring the magistrate? That would be Minamoto Yoshitsune.
Ooh, we can do this!
Let's see, an essay question? This looks tough, but let's calm down and think it through. Provide the reason why Minamoto no Yoshitsune was viewed as a hero. Yoshitsune had a brother, right? I think his name was Minamoto no Yoritomo. Yoshitsune worked under Yoritomo. He did a lot of work for his brother. But they ended up coming into conflict, and in the end, when they had to oppose each other, that guy won. Yeah, Yoshitsune committed suicide after being exiled by his brother. But even though he lost, Yoshitsune is the one who went down in history as a hero. That's probably because people tend to sympathize less with figures in power and sympathize more with the weak. Yeah, not just any weak person though. People love rooting up for an underdog who stands up to powerful oppressors, and Yoshitsune did that to his brother. So the reason Yoshitsune is treated as a hero is because he stood up against the powerful Yoritomo.
Yep.
You finished in time.
Ahem.
Time is up. Put down your pencils and put your hands under your desks. Joker doesn't follow.
Let's get started.
Today is the second day of exams. You may begin. Which brain function is responsible for the phenomenon of seeing an illusion in this figure? That would be cognition.
Ooh, we can do this!
That sounds about right. Which of the following maps can you paint without any adjacent areas being the same color? The map of the world, the map of Japan, both.
Ooh, we can do
That
this!
sounds about right. Imagine exams being only 2 questions. That would be so much fun.
Okay, class, let's get started.
Okay, class A. Vamos. Does everyone have a test? Then you may begin. Name the book that defined male factor as the chief human factor in the progress of the human race. That would be the Devil's Dictionary.
Ooh, we can do this.
That sounds about right. What character archetype refers to a mysterious and seductive woman, typically with ulterior motives? A slut? No, a female fatale.
Ooh, we can do this.
That sounds about right. A school-wide assembly at this time of year? Really? Think we can bring in our do we even bring our flashcards in? Kamoshida is just one of those many things wrong with this school. I gotta hurry home and study. That Kamoshida is still causing us trouble even when he's gone.
Ever since that specific incident, many of you have voiced concerns that I could not bear to ignore. We believe the mental health of our student body is absolutely vital, so we've acquired the services of a therapist. The floor is yours, Doctor.
Isn't he hot?
It's nice to meet you all.
Whoa, his voice is sexy.
Yeah, man!
My name is... Huh? My name is Takuto Maruki. Thank you for welcoming me to your school. No need to be formal with me, though. I'm just here to counsel anyone who's interested. You can even call me Doc, if that would help you feel more comfortable. Any assistance you need, I'll be... Oh. I guess I'm not really any good for helping with money problems. Thank you, Dr. Maruki.
Yo. You ever expect this place to actually give a shit about our mental health?
Well, our school's made national news. Maybe they figured they'd look even worse if they didn't do anything for us.
And Dr. what's his name?
Maruki.
Yeah, wasn't that guy just basically clowning it up on stage? You really think he'll do us any good?
Ryuji.
Hey there. Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san, right? And that must make you.
How do you know our names?
Well, I was informed of certain students before beginning my tenure here. Those that had, previous interactions with Mr. Kamoshida. It must have been especially tough for you after having just transferred here. I can definitely believe that.
So, what do you want with us?
Ah yes, I'd forgotten. I know I already offered my services to the student body earlier, but would you three be interested in counseling?
Nope, not at all.
Huh?
How's that surprising?
You were just a touch more emphatic about it than I'd expected. Ah, but if you come to my office, you can have free snacks. All you can eat. Would be nice, but there's still plenty to be had. So, how about it?
Tell me more of these snacks, please.
Hey, don't fall for that.
To be frank, I've been explicitly ordered to provide counseling to the students directly involved with Mr. Kamoshida. It's in the school's interests. For its students.
Ah, the school's interest, huh?
I know that asking you to be open with a complete stranger like myself is a lot. Making this mandatory wouldn't do you any good either. Might as well turn it into a worthwhile experience. Ooh, I know. If you attend my counseling sessions, I'll teach you different ways to improve your mental acuity. Like ways to hone your concentration before exams, or not getting nervous on dates. How's that sound?
Mental training. If I make good use of this, it may aid in our Phantom Thieves activities too.
There's also snacks.
Snacks!
Alright, enough with the snacks. So, which way are you leaning?
Yes.
I guess it'd just be more trouble for us if we didn't go.
Yeah.
Really? Then, I guess it's a deal. I'll be in the nurse's office. Feel free to come by whenever it's convenient for you.
Well, we should get going.
Okay, I'll see you later. Thanks for taking my counseling into consideration. Now that we have a deal, I promise I'll do my best to help you.
Okay, so I'm gonna explain a few things before he continues here. So first of all, I want to do this before you make any wrong moves. So we will be starting the Counselor Confidant rank 1 here in a few seconds, which is automatic. We will have a mandatory meeting with him immediately following the Counselor rank 1. You need to make sure that you pick all the options right in order to advance. This confidant is a very, very special confidant. There will be 3 of these, like Dr. Snacks here. In this instance, you need to finish his confidant by November 18th, which might seem like a lot of time now, but it really is not. So we will be focusing down those 3 confidants in order to proceed, but we will be doing all of them. Because, you know, there's like 24 confidants in the game, and that's a lot. So make sure in the next mandatory meeting with Maruki that you pick the same options as I do if you're following along as a walkthrough. It's okay if you do not have a counselor aligned persona, which I don't even think you can get one at this point. You just need to choose the right options and we will advance. Anyways, that is enough for my cut in. Back to the story.
It's hard to believe an ordinary high school student could accomplish such grandiose heists. One would need a heart of steel, unaffected by outside influences, and prepared to act without hesitating. There has to be someone who helped strengthen your mental state. Sound like somebody you know? Give me a name.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Counselor Persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
All right. So hold up, dude.
Sorry for keeping you like this. Well then.
Okay, quiet down.
I have a... What? I have an addendum to the earlier assembly regarding the counseling that you've all been offered. The counselor will be available to you starting after school today in the nurse's office. Dr. Maruki will only be posted here through November, so be sure to speak with him soon if you feel the need. For the majority of you, it's your choice whether or not to see him, but there are a few students I'll speak with later. The school's decided visits to Dr. Maruki will be mandatory for these individuals. Yo, you guys gonna go for it? What, the counseling? It kinda sounds like we're being forced to. I told Maruki I'd do it, but I don't know if I'm really into that idea, you know? Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, probably better not to draw any more attention to ourselves anyways. I think I'm gonna try going today. Counseling, eh? Lady Ann's right. Make sure that you visit him so you don't draw any attention to yourself, okay?
Yes. Welcome.
Are you here for a counseling session? Yeah, is now a bad time? Damn it, I should have cut off the episode. Oh well. Not at all. It's always a good time, so long as I'm not already listening to a student. I'm glad you're here. Would you care for a snack? Back to snacks.
Well,
shall we get started? Oh, but first, just relax, alright? I'm only here to listen to whatever you wish to talk about.
Yes.
Sure. Oh, my bad. Sure. Although I really only have one thing on my mind right now anyway. Yes, I'd say that makes perfect sense. But don't force yourself into talking with me. You can even just grab some snacks and be on your way if you wanted. No, it's alright. I know I need to talk to someone about this anyway. That is, if you're willing to listen to my super long story. I absolutely am. Take all the time you need. I see. That's such a horrible thing to do to someone. Yes, that's why I wanted to get even with him for Shiho. And? At first I thought Kamoshida was ought to face the same fate Shiho was going to put herself through. But... Later I realized that that wasn't right. If he did take his own life, it wouldn't undo Shiho's suffering. In fact, it just gave him the easy way out.
Right.
Is that so? You know, you are quite wise, level-headed. You are quite the wise, level-headed young woman, Takamaki-san. Huh? I think you got the wrong... Nope, in fact, I think you're wiser than I was at your age. I wasn't anywhere near as mature as you are now. It's not like I did anything special, though. If I hadn't gone through my own share of heck, I wouldn't be able to mature either. I see. So what's on your mind now? Right now? I'm just hoping Shiho will get better quickly. We both suffered a lot, but I just want to get back to laughing and having fun together like we used to. At this point, I don't give a rat's butt about Kamoshida.
Yeah.
Now there's a healthy outlook. Now you can't change the past, but you still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it'd definitely be better if none of this had happened at all, but...
Quite.
I definitely agree with you there. But it's impossible to wipe every tragedy from history.
Yeah.
If only, right? Everyone would be so much happier if we could only actually do that. Oh, it seems I lost track of time. We should wrap things up here for today. Thank you so much for coming to see me. Oh no, thank you. I feel a ton better now that that's all off my chest.
Be careful, okay?
Ha. Glad to hear it. You deserve it. Feel free to stop by again anytime.
Okay, I'm gonna
Will
get
do.
going.
See you around. And that's going to do it for this episode of Persona 5 Royal, because we have sadly run out of time. In the next episode, we will be continuing where we left off and more story things, which will be very fun. Anyways, we'll catch y'all in the next one. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And yeah, peace.